What's happening, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Martin. Thank you so much for being on this video, and thank you so much if you have been subscribed for the past 12 months. We are at the end of 2022, and once again we come with another powerful video, which will be one of the videos we use to wrap up this year's videos that we did take out. So on today's video, I do have an interesting topic. As you can see on the title, I do want to take you guys through my trading account that I traded with Audacity Capital. But before we go through that, I want to appreciate you. I want to say, if you are new to this channel, please do me a favor to subscribe on this channel, to drop a comment at the end of the video, like this video, and let me know what you do think. So let's get to today's topic. So a few weeks ago, I actually did post a video, which was obviously a vlog that I had done. And on the vlog that I did, I obviously featured Audacity Capital. So this is how it started. Audacity Capital did approach me. They gave me a $30,000 standard account challenge that I would obviously have to trade with them. I did take my time out to obviously look at the guidelines they do have. I did look at the pros and cons of trading with them. And these are like some of the things I want to take you guys through. So if you do go to their website, which I will put on the description below, do click on it to actually check them out. So I do have like different account sizes and account types that they do give, but I'm just going to go to the trading guidelines that they do have. So we do have different account sizes that they did put on there. There's like 6 stages that you can obviously use. The first one is the $15,000 account that they do give you, and lot size, the recommended lot size on that account is a 0.5, and the maximum drawdown is 10%, and then they do have a target of 10%, which would obviously be $1,500, and the tradable assets on there are forex and weekend positions available on request, and news events. They don't actually cater for that. So you know, there's like a whole timetable that they did put there, but I'm just going to skip to the second stage that they did give me, that I did trade, and I'll give you guys an honest review on how I think about that. So obviously the recommended lot size would be a standard lot, and again the maximum drawdown would be a 10% drawdown, and you do have a 10% target as well, which would obviously be the 3,000 mark. And the tradable assets are also forex. So this was also like a difficult option for me because I am an indices trader, so I do trade like indices a lot. So you know, with them recommending forex, and obviously that obviously means they focus more on giving you a platform that trades forex, the forex markets, which would also be like a really cool option for people that do like trade currency pairs on a full-time basis. But for me, I did find it a bit tricky when it comes to that department. But because I have been trading in the markets, and the strategy I use right now is a strategy I started using even on the forex markets, then obviously it became a little bit easier for me to even work around this option. So you know, obviously weekend positions are available on request. I hardly open positions over the weekend, but if you are someone that looks into trading and holding positions over the weekend, this would be an option that would be really cool for you. And with news events, I don't like really trade news events, but I did try to trade news events with them, and I'll give you guys my honest review on that as well. And you do have you know, there's no time restrictions, and there's no minimum trading days that they do give you. So these accounts are available on the website, so you can obviously go to the website, look at you know, what options are there for you to actually you know, decide on which account type that you would actually want to take up. So I'm going to go through my results right now with you guys. I'll just share on my screen. So I do have screenshots that I did take. So obviously I did say to you guys that I do trade indices, and I'm going to give you guys an honest review with how I found Audacity Capital both on currency pairs and on indices. So the very first trade that I took was a US30 trade that I had taken, and this was a buy position. So as you can see, guys, this was literally like at 8:45. This was on the 31st of October. So if I quickly go to my calendar, the 31st of October was on let me see. So the 31st of October was on a Monday. So this was obviously like the first day in the week that I traded this account. This was the 31st of October. And you can see, so where the market is right now is literally where I took my position. So the screenshot that you're seeing right now on the screen, that's exactly where I took out my positions. And the spread was obviously like not so favorable for me. I do like really thin and tight spreads. So I do think that, you know, they could do a little bit bit better, especially because in South Africa, like 8 p.m. is most likely like a time where US30 can still be tradable. So I do think that's something they can look into, but that wasn't obviously like a big of a trend smash, because if you are trading towards the direction of the trend, the spread shouldn't be that much of a mission for you. So I did take US30 buys, and as you can see, on the screenshot that I'm going to put in right now, I was holding minus $600, and I was so happy that, you know, the drawdown was obviously like very much flexible for me, and the maximum drawdown I would have gone into was the 10% drawdown, which would obviously be the $3,000 mark, and I was just holding minus $630. So from there, I opened gold positions as well. I did love the spreads on gold, absolutely, and I do think that on currency pairs the spread is quite smooth and amazing, and that's something that you can use to your advantage as well. So they did have very fine and smooth spreads for me. So you can see, even with the positions I held, I put like a couple of positions on gold, and these positions just really went smoothly, and that's something that I really did enjoy. So now I was holding minus 1,000 on US30. So even on you know, the deep pullback that came through, I was so happy that, you know, my positions were obviously like being held as well. So even if you can look at the next screenshot on the 1st of November at 1, so now I held this position overnight. So I did take the positions on the 31st, and I held them over to the 1st of November, and this was quite a beautiful experience to see. And I do think that I did over leverage a bit on these positions, mainly because I did trust my analysis and I knew that US30 had to eventually break to the upside. So as you can see, now we were holding profits, and the market was now going towards our direction. So as I was saying, we did hold now profits, and we were now up $2,600, which was obviously like, you know, a really good amount, given the fact that the target was obviously 10% of the funded amount. So from a $30,000 deposit, the target would obviously be a $3,000 deposit. So this now would then mean that I'm almost by the target as soon as I took my first to second positions on this account. So I was up $2,500, around about $2,600, as you can see on the screenshot over there. And then I opened other positions. So I noticed that obviously now currency pairs were like more tradable on this account, and they were like a lot more fun to trade. Then I obviously started playing around on gold, because I really did love the spreads on there, and I wanted to see how far I could push the account in a space of a week. So 1st of November, this is obviously like New York session now. So I opened gold positions, and on the positions I opened, you can see when I opened positions, this was on the 1st of November, I was now on a drawdown of $3,000, and obviously this drawdown is now going on to the $2,000 that I had already made. So I was obviously like down what, $500 if you think about it. So I was now down 500, and the market pushed towards my direction, and these trades, you know, they pushed so well. Like I was really in love with the positions I had taken. As you can see, you know, the market started dropping, and I went up to about let me just quickly check. So these trades went to about $17,000, and this was beautiful to witness. So the market dropped down heavily, and I was holding you know, $11,000 at some point, and at some point I went to $15,000. And then I think the maximum I held on these positions was around about 20,000 USD. So yeah, it's about $20,000, and the account is now sitting on $51,000, and this was on the 3rd of November. So on the 3rd of November, I was already floating, you know, 21,000 USD profit. So on the 4th of November, I finished trading the account, and the account was up 21,000 USD. So I started trading the account on the 31st of October, and on the 4th of November, I was already up $21,000. And my experience with this account was really fun, because then There is no minimum tradable days, which I do think that's like a bonus compared to the other prop firms, because then as soon as you hit your target, then you know that you've actually passed this phase and you go to the next phase and stuff. So for me, I do think that this is a very smart approach that Audacity Capital did use on the specific challenge that I was trading, that you do not have like a minimum number of days to trade, but you do have like a 10% target on this account, which I did hit even on the first day, and I just wanted to push myself to see how far I could really push the account. So I would obviously now say that Audacity Capital is a proper prop firm that you could obviously try out to see if you can obviously grow from that. And I am an advocate for prop firms, as you guys would know, because I do believe that the more and the longer you trade prop firms is the quicker and the better you will start seeing actual figures in your life. So this is a video that was obviously meant to give you an honest review about Audacity Capital. I did find the spreads on US30 a bit tricky, because obviously I'm a day trader and I do want to obviously experience smooth and very tight spreads. But as I did say, if you do know where the market is going and you do have the direction, then there's really no need for you to worry about spreads and stuff. But on gold, I think gold was actually like the most amazing pair that I did trade on the prop firm, and I do think that this could potentially be the next biggest prop firm that people do look into. Also, I do think that they do have very affordable prices, and if you do want to trade with them, you can obviously get like proper prices that can be affordable for you to make the amount of money and the returns that they do offer. And in terms of profit splits, you can obviously go to their website. They do have like really high profit splits. So I'll just obviously go through the overview of the funded program, and I hope you guys would obviously get to understand exactly what it is that they do offer on there. So you do have the funded trader program, obviously. So this is now where this program is offered to profitable traders with a successful strategy, obviously, and applicants will need to have at least 3 months experience managing a live account to be ready to start managing live capital from day one. So you need to manage the funds for like 3 months for you to obviously now qualify. And as I did say, you've got the benefits. There is no demo challenge required. You just go straight into it and you get approved for live funding within 24 hours, and the funding starts from 50,000, and the account growth is obviously 10% profit made. And you can obviously go look up the stuff that they do have on the website. They've got like really in-depth explanation of their programs, and you do have the ability challenge, which I think is the one that I did get onto, and this is obviously like a really cool challenge as well. So they do have an interesting caption that they did put on there. It says, small money doesn't make money. If you want to make money, small money doesn't make money. So do go look at their website, check them out to get funded and obviously start trading large figures. And once again, guys, this is Dr. Martin, and if you are new to this channel, do us a favor, do like this video, drop a comment down below, let me know if you've ever heard of Audacity Capital, if you've ever had an experience of trading with prop firms, and how your experience has been. And again, please do subscribe and like this video. Ensure that you share the video with as many people as you possibly can. And I will see you guys on the next video. And I promise that will be before the end of the year. And I hope you guys have had a great December. This is Dr. Martin once again. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys loads. We're almost on 30,000 subscribers. And once again, you know what's up. You know what it is. Peace out.